who's seen the Disney Pixar movie Luca? Right. I mean, yeah, look at all this, right? So in Luca, he's like, well, my brain keeps telling me not to do this. And his friends like say, Silencio Bruno. He named the anxiety and told him to shut up. Silencio Bruno. And I cannot tell you how many kids I've given that exact skill set to over the years. It's like, I actually jokingly refer to myself because, like, my name is Matt, but my actual name is Matthew. So I only ever got in trouble when my name was Matthew. So I call my anxious voice Matthew because that's the me that gets in trouble. It's the me that worries about getting in trouble. So I will literally be like, Matthew, shut up, right? Because yes, it is entirely possible that my daughter will fall out of the swing set and break her arm. It's a non-zero chance, right? But I also know that is vanishingly unlikely, right? So the idea here is not to try and go, la, 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 I have no anxious thoughts. It's like saying, oh, there they are, right? I can see it. I can hear it. I get that it's there. I would prefer that it isn't, but I get where it's coming from. When we create spaces to do that, anxiety loses most of its power over us because anxiety's primary power is this sort of looming threat of danger. But when you let it in, you realize, oh, it's all sound and fury. It's not actually anything that can hurt me.
Okay, so that is gold. So you're naming the anxious feeling,
Yep.
Matthew. So, oh, sorry, Matt. Just give an example. Just reflecting. Okay, so anyone who's listening, take a moment now and pick a name for that anxious voice. And you can do this with your child too. And what is the next step? Is there sort of like I'm not going to say that. That's Bruno. And now what can I say to Bruno that helps me remember that although Bruno's trying to protect me, he may not be that helpful.
Yeah.
And I have choices here.
Yeah. So one of the things that we do is by naming the anxiety, and you can even give it a different voice. This is a classic cognitive behavioral therapy technique. So like, a lot of my kids will do Darth Vader as their anxious voice. So you will have a terrible time at the party. It's like, yeah, I hear you, Darth. I'm also not going to listen to you because you're a villain, right? I do a really good Christopher Walken impression. So I'm like, Matt, well, you can't go to the party because terrible things could happen to you if you went. So you should stay home and watch one of my many movies on streaming services, right? So now while I love Christopher Walken, I'm not going to agree with him there. Right, by making the voice different or silly, or it makes it easier to argue with it because it's hard to argue with yourself, right? So, and for a lot of this is more of a traditional psychotherapy thing, but like if the anxious voice in your head is your mother saying, you can't do that, you'll fail, like, you know what, Mom, I'm not going to listen to you. Like, I know myself, I trust myself, right? So, Jim, come on, Jim. You can't raise your hand at the webinar. They'll all laugh at you, Jim. Right? It's absurd, right? And if kids can't think of a voice, let's just do the helium thing.
Oh, no. Now they're talking helium in the voice. And I think that you have that girl out. She's going to make fun of you.
Like, what I'm saying might be true, but oh my gosh, who can take that voice seriously?